I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all there is to know. Yeah, welcome to Porch Talk. Oh, I didn't go walking today. I'm hurting bad. That rib injury from getting that cat, well, the re-injury, I guess. I'd broken it in a fall quite a while back, and and then that happened, and it is kicking my ass. Meanwhile, I'm dealing with pulmonary hypertension issues. Just having overall just run down, heaviness. I want to say heaviness. They say, is it like an elephant sitting on your chest? Nah, but like a fat ass cat, you know. And I won't even say it's shortness of breath, man. That's why I sometimes think it's all in my head. I wish it was all in my head. I keep hoping it's all in my head. Boy, I'd love to be a hypochondriac right about now. I don't really know if it is or not. Test is coming up on Monday. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I can walk, right? I can walk. I can breathe, even if I'm in discomfort. But man, it feels like it's extra hard.
That's what she said.
Like I ain't got much time left, kind of, feeling going on, And I don't know all my numbers look great, at least last time I got checked. But this Monday, yeah, I get the echo done, which is nothing invasive. And that'll tell them how big the right side of my heart is. And if it's changed since or not. But dog's rolling, dog's feeling pretty good. Although her ears are still bothering her. And her hips are still bothering her a little bit. But we all getting older. Somebody was walking their dog, and they didn't see my dog sitting in the yard. I was scared the living hell out of that lady and her dog. You'd never see him jump so high. And I got this shirt. I love this shirt, by the way. It's one of my favorite shirts. East Texas Outlaws. Every once in a while, I'll go back and watch the video of me blowing up the dam at Cuz's. Well, I don't know if it was at Cuz's. I think that was one of his friends' properties or whatever. But go check out East Texas Outlaws video on that. Just search for Poison Stinger, you'll find it. Man, I felt good back then. Oh, I was watching that recently, and I wish I could feel like that again. I was heavier then. I was still in the 250s, 230s maybe? I don't even remember. It's been a while, but, I've lost more since then. I'm down to 190, which... kind of scary. I got a lot of flabby skin though, so I look strange, man. Don't ever want to see me naked.
I believe I can fly.
I was probably feeling my best at Cuz's house. I never felt like that before in my whole life. People talk about how at 40 years old, and I was probably 45. Yeah, I was definitely at least 45 because I had the Dan Wesson on me. Got that on my 45th. People say how when you get to 40 or whatever, you start feeling bad. I felt like I was 20 again. I felt like a teenager when I was out there. Oh, it was great, losing all that weight, getting out in the wilderness, running around, doing dumbass shit. But now, I have my days. I haven't had a good one in a little bit. At least where I felt like I could, take on the world like I did back then. Today, PAH won out. It stopped me from doing anything real productive. I just couldn't. It's one of those things, it feels like it's mental. It doesn't even feel physical to me sometimes. It feels like this has got to be all in my head, yeah? So some days I feel like I can conquer the world, and others I don't do a damn thing. I feel like I'm 500 pounds again, just being lazy and doing nothing. I feel good in so many other ways, and yet I'm sitting and I'm hating it. I absolutely hate it. And I wonder, what good am I going to be? Am I going to be able to do this move? Am I going to be able to help out on this move? Depends on the day. It depends on my own mood. It depends on if the depression is winning out or if the PAH is winning out. There's a lot of factors to There's a lot of variables to factor in. So I'm thinking about keeping the truck. Irish USMC vet, a good friend of mine, is telling me that that thing's worth like 10 G's if I was to keep it and fix it up. I don't know if I can physically. I don't have the space or the tools to do it all right here, and it's been a long time since I've done all that, but I think I could. Yeah, if I'm feeling good enough and I have the space and all that. Meanwhile, in order to get it to the new location, I'd probably have to drive it there or ship it there. Shipping it there is like $1,000. Driving it there, well, I'd have to replace the radiator or make sure the radiator's working. I think the radiators are good. I just have to make sure everything's hooked up proper. The master cylinder is leaking, at least the front brakes. So the brakes are very soft. I have run it up and down the street a couple times. Does not stop on a dime, but it does stop. So the brakes need to make sure, I need to make sure the brakes are good, the cooling is good, and I need to have something better than a 5-gallon gas can in the back of the bed as my gas tank. I do have a brand new 20-gallon tank and an older 20-gallon tank. I think it's filled with rust though. So I might only have a 20-gallon tank. So I don't know what's going to be more cost effective, shipping it there or driving it there. To be honest, it's probably shipping it there, because driving it there, not only do I have to fix whatever left is broken, but then the gas alone to drive there, that thing is not fuel economy friendly at all. I forget how many gallons or miles it gets to the gallon, but it's probably like 6, maybe 8 at the most. It's a beautiful truck in a lot of other ways. So I just wanted to update you guys on how everything's been going around here. Mentally, it's not doing good either, you know, and I feel physically bad and I feel physically ill. That affects my mental state. I have a lot of regret that I have to deal with because I was so heavy and because I haven't done a lot in my life that I should have done. A lot of things I should have done that I didn't do. And I have to live with that. Like you know, what can you do? That's just the regret that it is. And I want to change things. I'm taking strides to make changes in my life, but I think, you know, we're getting to that point where I don't know if it's a little too late, or what the future is going to look like. But I'll keep trying, keep plugging away, and keep trying not to make any excuses. That's the main thing. I'm not making no excuses. I'm trying not to make excuses as I'm making excuses. And also trying not to complain as I'm kind of complaining. So, anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I'm praying for y'all, especially those out there who are also dealing with health issues. Mule, I'm looking at you. I'm praying for you and your whole family, bro. What you're doing with your family is commendable, and I am proud to call you a friend, sir. If you need prayers, please let me know and I will pray for you. Please pray for me. And until I see you next time, stay safe, keep that family close, watch out for that government, and live free.